Take a moment right here, feeling like it's out gear. Driving towards the sun with a rose and a gun. Feel the wind in my hair, going nowhere I swear. Like an outlaw on the run, dangerous but it's so fun. Running, running.
Hey friends, what's up? Welcome to today's video. So today for Makeup Monday we created this purple rain look, just like the title. My friend actually gave me the idea, since this Lennox shade, to kind of do a Prince tribute, and I think that was an excellent idea. So this is the look that I came up with. Yeah, there's some blue and some yellow in there, but the main focus is this purple lid with this purple liner and this purple lip. How many times can you say purple, Sheena? So if you are unfamiliar with Makeup Monday, because you are new here on my channel, it is where I take a single eyeshadow palette and use every single shade and create a look until I finish the complete palette. So today's main lid shade was Dope. And then as you can see, next week it is Boom. We use a little bit of it today, but that's okay. And I also wanted to tell you guys before we jump into the tutorial that a lot of times you go to sit down and you have a look in your head and you're trying to create it, and maybe you're not that good with makeup, or maybe you are bomb with makeup, like maybe your makeup skills are on point. You still sit down to create a look and it's not going the way you want it to go. Doesn't look the way you pictured it in your head. And I just want to tell you guys, don't get discouraged. Like, it is okay, because I was going through the struggle with this video. Like, I wanted a purple lid with like a yellow looking kind of wing. Like, I just had this look in my mind and it wasn't going the way I wanted it to go. I didn't like the way it looked. So remember that it's just makeup and you can remove it and start over. Don't get frustrated. Don't give up. If you're struggling in makeup and you're not that good, just keep practicing, because you will get it. So enough of me blabbering on. If you guys want to see how I got this purple rain look, then please continue watching. Alright, you guys, so as usual, my eyes are already prepped and primed, and I don't know if you guys can see this, but I got a nice little red Rudolph dot going on right here. I got a way to correct that. Just a little trick to like cover that up so you can't see it. Anyways, jumping right into this pastel goth palette. So today's shade is Dope. And I know it sucks because last week we just did Meow, which was like a pinky purple, but you guys seen from the beginning that I've got something going for this. But yeah, so I'm gonna jump into Clementine here, and I'm gonna pop that into the crease and start warming it up. This is like my go-to shade in this palette to like start warming up the crease, to have something to blend off of. I know you guys are probably sick of seeing it, but it's like the most neutral kind of shade to blend off of. Normally, like, I would take brown or something like that, but there isn't a brown in this palette. Gotta work with what I got. But anyways, I like Makeup Mondays here with you guys because it kind of shows you different ways to use one single palette, different looks you can come up with and create. A lot of times, you know, us YouTubers will create a look with a palette, and then most people will just try to recreate that look or think that's the only look that you can use for that palette when there are a billion other looks. So now I'm going to dip into Star here, which is this really pretty yellow shade, very pigmented, and we're going to start on the outer portion and take that into the crease and blend. And we're just going to keep going back and forth and building that up. We're starting out with this small brush just so we can really get into that crease, really define where we want that yellow, and then we'll take a more fluffy brush and kind of like blend everything out and pack the color on as we need it. And as you can see, we're taking that on the outer V as well and up into that crease and just blending. So a lot of back and forth until we get this yellow built up to the intensity that we want it, that we're going for here. And then with the back of this is just a Urban Decay brush. This is from my Alice in Wonderland palette. I'm just going to go in with the end of that brush because there is a fluffy side, and I am just blending that yellow. even more. And I took it like on the outer portion of the eye and back and forth, back and forth. And then with this side of it, we're going to go into Dope, which is our shade of the day, and it is a very purple shade. And we're going to sweep that on the lid, blending that into the yellow. Okay, we're just going to take this e.l.f. eyeshadow brush because I just feel like this just needs a little tiny bit more of something. And we're going to spritz it with a little bit of water here. I have this like pigment from, what is this, L'Oreal Hip High Intensity Pigment. And I'm barely using anything. I'm going to dip from the cap here. Just because I feel like this needs like that pop. It's just not enough. And I'm just going to tap that right on top of our purple that we put down. You guys, so I totally was not feeling the yellow. I didn't like it. So, we're actually going to go into Boom, which is blue, bright blue, and as our shade next week. But we're going to take that and blend that into the purple on the outer portion here. So this is one thing I will tell you guys, pastel shades are very, very difficult to work with. They can be very powdery, very chalky-like, and they don't blend together quite as smoothly as like more pigmented or brighter or even warmer tone shadows. They can be very splotchy because their undershade is white. It's just like putting on a pastel liquid lipstick or a bright hot pink. It can go on very patchy or very streaky because its base color is white. So yeah, that was difficult, but it's getting to the point where I'm like, okay, I can work with that. It's not too bad. Pop a little yellow right here. So this completely changes the look. We're going to dip into Skull, which is this white shade on the corner here, and just set up towards that brow area now that I've gotten a little crazy here. Okay, now I'm going to take my Wet n Wild liner and pop on a wing.
Told my boss that I'm done. Had no luck with my mom.
That pigment that I used earlier, I'm just going to dip into that and pop that on the inner corner here. And then I'm going to pop on some mascara, lashes, do the rest of my face, and then we'll be back to finish off the face. Okay, so now that we have the face done, I'm going to go in with MAC Designer Purple to line this lash line and waterline. Okay, for lip, I am first going to be lining my lips with the NYX Suede liner in Oh Put It On Me. I'm going to be popping Black Moon Cosmetics in the shade Purgatory and popping a little bit of Milani Raving Matte metallic lipstick like right in the center. Alright you guys, so this is the completed look. I hope you enjoyed today's Makeup Monday, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you are new and follow me on all social media, which is linked down below. Also, you guys, don't forget to put a smile on your face. It is truly the best makeup you can wear. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!